So we already saw last time how a new and marvelous creation rose, the long fulfillment of the eonic tapasya, eonic yoga, which had been going on not only during the current ages, but perhaps also during the past creations. It is not that it started there, it must have been there even in the earlier creations. There were 6 creations, as the mother tells, 6 pralayas, 6 dissolutions, and now this is the 7th creation. And the mother says that there will be no more pralaya. There will be no more pralaya. So, here we also have now hints why certain things could not have happened in the earlier creations, but that now they are happening. In the opening passage of this section, we can read indirectly why those things were not happening in the earlier creations and now they are going to happen. Then suddenly there came a downward look, as if a sea exploring its own depths. Now this is a very wonderful simile, a sea exploring its own depths. Now this is a wonderful simile, but I will say it is also a very original simile. Sea is exploring its own depths. It's a very original simile also. Now, as a result of that exploration, what is witnessed, what is seen, what is observed? That look, what has shown, what it has shown. That there is a living oneness. Everywhere it is he. Ishavasya. The entire creation is for his habitation, for him to come and dwell. There are worlds and worlds and worlds, and you cannot say where he is not. He is all pervasive, he is there everywhere. Now, it is that oneness now which has become dynamically active. It is there, but now it has become dynamically active. A living oneness widened at its core. It stands for oneness. At the core of the oneness itself, that living oneness wideness. And that living again shows you that it is active, dynamic, doing something constantly, breathing life everywhere. And joined him to unnumbered multitudes. Unnumbered multitudes. As I said just now, that there are worlds and worlds and worlds, unnumbered. Not only the astronomical universes which are there in the sky, in our sky, but in the spiritual sky, in the occult skies, in the cosmic skies, in the transcendental skies, everywhere there are universes and universes and universes. In fact, there are 7 worlds down below, nether worlds, Patal, starting from the lowest to the more comfortable kind of thing, infernos, Patal. There are 7 cosmic hierarchies of different kinds. We have already said that in the transcendent, there are 7 earths. 7 earths rose. In books 11, we have seen that 7 earths arose. In the transcendental world, there are again worlds and worlds and worlds of various kinds of gods, of possibilities of manifestation. They are there. And all these now have joined in him in that oneness. It is, after all, it is He who is there everywhere. Now, in a way of saying now, we can say that this is a new experience. Not only a new experience, but a new realization of the unity of this entire cosmos, of the oneness, of the dynamical connectivity of the entire creation, a living oneness. Now this is that which has become the foundation for what is going to happen. Oneness. So what is going to happen means that what was not happening until now, it lacked that living oneness. Those earlier creations lacked that living oneness. They lacked living oneness means what? See, after all, they are all His creations. So, the very question of they lacking oneness. They lacked oneness because that dynamic experience in the possibilities of this creation, in the possibilities of this manifestation had not fully emerged. It is in that sense they lacked. So the oneness which has become dynamic has now becoming not only potent but obvious, coming into forefront. You see. So earlier things were not happening because that oneness was not there. Why the earlier creations failed? Because the dynamic oneness was absent. You see. A bliss, a light, a power, a plain white love caught all into a soul immense embrace, into soul immense oneness. So you can imagine how wide that soul, that embrace is. You see, that embrace is the embrace of that living oneness. Everywhere I am grasping only He. Got all into soul immense embrace. Existence found its truth on oneness's breast, and each became the self and space of all. Now, here you have got very beautiful verb. Existence found its truth on oneness. This truth was not found earlier. This truth was not discovered earlier, was not found earlier. Existence found its truth on oneness's breast. And therefore, naturally, those words didn't fructify what they were supposed to achieve. And each became the self and space of all. The great Buddhism were heartbeats of one soul, to feel with the flame discovery of God, all mind with a single harp of many strings, all life a song of many meeting life. For words were many, but the self was one. Yes, we are all Homo sapiens, belong to one particular species, all. Yet each one is individual. Words for many. Each one is an individual with his own personality, with his own character, with his own svabhava, with his own role to play in the possibilities of manifestation. Yet it is embraced, it is covered by one. We are all belonging to the same species, so to say. For words were many, but the self was one. Well, a crude example could be, after all, it is matter everywhere in the entire sky. The stars, the galaxies, or whatever you call them, is matter everywhere. But out of that one matter, so many creations have come out, so many galaxies have come out, so many suns have come out, so many stars have come out, you see, out of one. So were many, but the self was one. Matter is one, but the configurations of all these things are different. This knowledge was now made a cosmos state. Again, we have here another important word. This knowledge was now made a cosmos state. That oneness, that living oneness, that knowledge of that living oneness has become the bija, the seed for what has to happen here. Now, it was not made earlier in the previous creations. This knowledge was now made a cosmos seed. This seed was cased in the safety of light. This seed was cased in the safety of light. Earlier, this seed was not kept, even if that oneness was there, that seed was not kept in the safety of life, it was kept in the safety of darkness, in the safety of ignorance. It needed not a sheath of ignorance.